Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're jumping into charts for Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is at a big decision. It either holds this bear flag and we can get a bounce, head back up to 22k, and then we got to see whether we recover back into an okay market. But if it breaks here, we break a bear flag that has an amazing, very big fall. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Hit the subscribe button. We're hitting 76,000 subscribers today, which is epic. I love talking to you all every day. Smash up the thumbs up button. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. I was also checking Ethereum as well. So right now we're on this is the weekly charts. Now the main thing to keep it, so what you're looking at here is Bitcoin moving over time. I teach you how to set up these charts in the crypto master course. This is Bitcoin before the whole run up in 2020 March, all the way to 64k, down to 29k, up to 69k, down to where we are right now, 19k. Crazy fluctuations actually in the last 2 years. A very good way to make, that's a good time to make money if you're trading it. So congratulations actually everyone who's been following this channel for 2 years. Now we've got the main things, I teach you how to set up these indicators, but the main thing that I want you to keep attention to is this indicator here. As you can see, when Bitcoin reached the top in May 2020, April 2021, you can see the squeeze went from green to gray and it peaked, right? It went up, it was going up, the price of Bitcoin was also going up, and then it peaked on April 2021 and turned gray, and that was the week of the top, right? And then we had this big fall and we went to 29k, and that here went gray. It peaked on the red, indicating that was the bottom. And I called that bottom in July. Actually, it was July 26th. I actually called that bottom, went long if you followed my videos. Then we went up again and it had the same thing. It peaked, turned green, and I was the only one in the world. I think people also say Richard Hart also called it, but I was one of the only people. I was also at the financial summit with hundreds of other people. I was the only one to call this top for Bitcoin, and that went green to gray, and Bitcoin went here, peaked at 69k, and then we came down, and then we did the same thing. It turned gray here on the bottom, and then it started to have a recovery. Bitcoin, we saw this recovery here back to 47k, and then it went red again, and it started dropping back down. And right now we're coming, it looks like, close to the peak. It's still got more to drop on the weekly, but we're coming close to the gray peak, which indicates that we could be very close to the bottom. I think worst case scenario for Bitcoin is these two lines, 13,900 and 11,800. Why? Because you can see here that we've got a lot of support here at, which was July 2019 peak, at this 13.9k, and we have a lot of support here. That's a strong support at 13.9. So I'm going to buy some there, but the main area of support is actually down at 11,800 here. You can see that was a support area, many support areas and resistance areas that will be future supports. This is all I teach you all of this in the Crypto Master course. Now let's go closer and I'm going to show you the pattern that plays out. So on this pattern, we have a big bear flag playing out here. We have a giant bear flag, and this is where it's very dangerous. So we've got this pole, and we've got this pole, and then we have this bear flag, this one here. If this bear flag, which is right now on the brink, breaks, we move the distance of the pole, which is this distance here, and that will be quite a big drop for Bitcoin. It will take us this distance here, which will be lining up almost perfectly with this $11,800 target. So let's all hope very much that Bitcoin, the only way we can recover out of this is if we play out this bear flag and break through. So you can see this bear flag, we had the top of the channel and the bottom, and right now we're brinking on the bottom. If we can get a pump on Bitcoin back to 22,000 and break through that channel and retest and bounce, then it will be very good news for Bitcoin, and we don't have that risk of going to 13k and 12k. So right now, very important moment. Right now we're playing out in the symmetrical triangle. This one here that I talked about in yesterday's video, where on the 4 hourly, squeeze mob is going towards the green side again, so it's looking actually bullish. RSI is turning up from very oversold, and squeeze mob is also turning up from very oversold. So this is actually looking bullish. We have also a kind of, actually, we're having a bearish divergence. Everyone, we're having a bearish divergence. We have RSI heading up, but the price kind of staying the same. That's a bearish divergence, so not really a good sign for Bitcoin, actually. But we're going to have a little pump. Let's see if Bitcoin can break through here. On the EMA ribbons, we're going into the EMA ribbons, but every time we've gone into the EMA ribbons, we get rejected. So it's most likely actually time to be shorting Bitcoin. VPVR, we have a lot of support here now, which is a good sign. Crypto Guru Bot is still firing a sell. It hasn't fired a buy yet. So not looking too good. Let's go closer. On the 4 hourly, on the hourly, RSI is heading up. Also a bearish divergence on the RSI. The price is almost sideways, but the RSI has been heading up. So that's bearish divergence. Stochastic is heading up, more to move. Squeeze mob is going towards the green side. So we're going to have a short-term pump. But in my opinion, it could actually be time to start shorting Bitcoin. I would actually short. You can see here that multiple times when Bitcoin touched 19,600, you can see back here as well, that was time to be shorting Bitcoin. So I'm going to actually open a short here. On the 15 minutes, Stochastic is overbought heading down. RSI is also overbought heading down, so time actually to be shorting Bitcoin. Now we need it to break through. We need this symmetrical triangle to break to the upside. That would be much better for Bitcoin if we can that send us back up to 22k, because if we break this bottom line, if we break here, we're going to be going to 17k, and that will set off this big bear flag that I talked about. So really we need to be breaking to the upside here. It's very important that Bitcoin does it. But I would actually be shorting Bitcoin around this area, because the stochastic on the 15 minutes is oversold and we've got bearish divergence. I would actually open a short on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you how. I would open the short here. Stop loss I would set just above, so a very tight stop loss, and I would do a massive leverage short actually on this short, because it's a very good risk to reward ratio. And I would put the short target, I would put the short target here. So the target would be 17,600, and that would line up for a double bottom. This is an epic ratio trade, everyone. I'm going to set this trade because it's going to be crazy good trade. I can even make I'll make the stop loss even higher because it's so good risk to reward. So in this trade, I risk $318 to make $2,100, 6.6 ratio trade. If I use 10x leverage, that'll be $21,000 of profits. 100x leverage, that'll be $210,000 of profits. This is the trade I'm going to take, and I'm going to share this trade in the Telegram group. I have a free Telegram group. You can see the links in the description of this video. Down here, we have a Telegram group where there's now 2,000 members in there. So make sure you join it. It's a free alerts group, and I share all my trades in there, all my Bitcoin thoughts. And you can trade on Bybit. Under the link of this description, go down and sign up to Bybit. Bybit is one of the best exchanges. I know the founder. It's very safe. It's the third biggest exchange. They've never been hacked. They have very low fees. So trading down there on Bybit, you go down, you sign up, you get a $4,800 bonus when you sign up to Bybit and start trading. If you don't use this link down below in the description, partner.bybit.com/buy-alts. If you don't use this link, you'll only get a $400 bonus when you sign up. So make sure you go down below and you sign up to this link to start trading. And you can also watch the live Bitcoin altcoin live tutorial where I've made a free video that teaches you how to trade on Bybit, and the crypto master course where it teaches you all my thoughts, how to do technical analysis. All the links are in the description. Once you sign up to Bybit, it will give you this software. And in here, I have 166,552. It's all USDT because I closed my positions on Bitcoin if you followed my videos. And I actually went, I made a bit of around $300 or $250 of profits yesterday on that Ethereum, the Bitcoin short, if you followed my live trades. So I'm going to set this trade now on Bitcoin. So I'm going to open a trade now. I'm going to short Bitcoin from, this is the trade. So the way you read my trades is the bottom here. This is a short, right? The red is at the top, the green is down the bottom. I'm going short on Bitcoin. And you can short on Bybit, and you can join the Telegram to learn how. So my stop loss will automatically trigger at 19,900 and the top 19,986, the red. The trade will open to go short at 19,668, and the take profit will be at 17,561. I'm going to open this trade right now. So I'm going to open the trade. It's going to short Bitcoin at 19,668. So only when Bitcoin gets there will it open that short. It's going to be a big leverage trade. I'm going to do a 20x leverage trade, or I'll go actually 39 leverage trade, because Bitcoin, I wouldn't have to take much risk. I'm going to do a $1,000 short on Bitcoin, and I'm going to set my take profits because it's got a very tight take profit. So I'm going to take profit at stop loss at 17,560. 17,560 will be the take profit, which will give me 3,215 profit, and my stop loss will be at 19,986. 19,986. Never risk more than 2% of your money on the stop loss. Never more than 2% of your money. So that trade would take quite a big hit. It will be around 480. I don't want to risk that much on a trade, even though it's much less than my 2%. I don't need to take much risk here. If this trade fails, if Bitcoin actually does break out here and goes up, it will automatically, I'll make the stop loss trigger at 19,890. So I'll make the stop loss a bit less. I'll do it here. So the stop loss will automatically trigger at 19,860. So 19,816. So I'm risking $225 to make $3,215, which is an epic freaking risk to reward ratio trade. So the trade will only open at 19,668. It's a $1,000 trade, open short, and I'm going to screenshot. That's the trade I'm taking now on Bitcoin. That trade is now set. So I've got now a short set on Bitcoin, which will open at 19,668. That will send Bitcoin down, and I've got a long open, a 6 Bitcoin long open at 17,500. So those are my thoughts on Bitcoin. Again, if you want to trade using Bybit, the link underneath this video, sign up to Bybit and you start trading. Also, this is the government. When you make money in crypto, profits in crypto. Happy Independence Day, everyone. My team is doing a discount on all the courses. So check that out. You go the links in the description, they'll give the discount. Thanks, James, for your update and the way your Telegram is growing fast. Much love. Thank you. Thanks, James. You're number one to go for updates and TA. Thank you, both of you. Yesterday I made this $245 profit on that short of Bitcoin, which is beautiful. This was me talking at the Web Summit yesterday. I was one of the speakers and on stage with she's quite famous. Epic group of people and conversation. Thank you all. It was an amazing event. And congratulations to Nisha. I have never and I will never miss a day to comment on your videos and continue bringing people to the channel. Nisha won $200. So make sure every day my team is going to pick, every week my team is picking 5 winners a week. 5 winners a month, giving away $200 each, so giving away $1,000 a month. You have to comment down below to be selected. Thank you for watching. This is James from Crypto Guru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.